Hello, hello, hello. You might be asking, what's going on? It is coffee and cards, and I think it's been a month at least, if not longer, that I've done a pop-up coffee and cards. But for some reason, on this very snowy Friday here in upstate New York, on a March 22nd day where it's supposed to be spring, or spring is supposed to be springing, and we're actually getting inches of snow. So I was like, "What am I gonna do with myself?" Right? Um, I actually need to be writing an article. I actually got asked to submit an article about myself for an online magazine, all about, psychics, so I need to do that this afternoon. But in the meantime, I thought we would do a reading. Happy Friday, darling. So, Facebook gets the notification out that I'm here. And for those of you finding me on YouTube, welcome. So thank you. I have to say thank you, thank you, thank you for my YouTube subscribers. We hit 500. So really, really excited. It has taken me a couple of years to really kind of figure out what I wanted to do on YouTube and then gain traction. And I feel like we're starting to gain momentum. So thank you. Between those of you just interacting with the shorts, those of you coming and watching the longer videos and staying for the majority of the video, thank you, thank you, thank you. I enjoy doing those, and I know I've been doing a lot of lives and not so much video, but I do sometimes put out just videos. And probably more to come as we now are gaining traction, and I'm getting kind of calls from spirit to kind of do some other things. So, other types of information readings, that sort of thing. So, hello, cliche. Hello. So, yeah, we're into coffee and cards, but to get us started, I thought I would just do a little bit of a general reading. So feel free to like, share, heart, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. And then we will pull cards for each and every one of you. I will pull one free card for as many people as I can fit in the hour. Good afternoon, Tammy. Hello. I don't think I put that in the description. I don't think I did the description the way I was supposed to. I think I just grabbed the information, but I didn't actually put in the description of what coffee and cards is, which is basically what we do on Tuesday Tarot. It's one free card for as many people as I can fit in the hour. So, and again, what resonates is for you. So even if I'm not pulling specifically for you, just know that if spirit is coming through, that message is for you. And I'm going to put those cards down because as I was shuffling them, I was actually feeling the angels. So we're going to actually today we're going to do Archangel Power Tarot cards. Yeah, it's a Friday. It's a Friday. Let's do a little Friday something something. Hello. Hello, hello. All right. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a general message for all of us since I didn't really do a daily card today. If you've not checked out my Guidance Through One group on Facebook, I did post the pick a card for the weekend. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, head over to Facebook at some point. Go to Guidance 311 group, search in the groups for Guidance 311, and you will see my group. Feel free to join. And we do a pick a card every Friday for the weekend. And that reveal comes out on Sunday before 9 p.m. So the first card that flipped right out is Raphael, 4 of Raphael. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. So Raphael is coming in. And also the 8 of Raphael, there's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. I'm doing this all together, guys, because you'll see why. And then I'll talk about them. A new beginnings, Archangel Jeremiah, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Yeah. Healing is coming in today in some way, whether it's somebody reaching out, giving you an apology, or reaching out and, even if they don't give you an apology, that they reached out to you means that you're on their mind, means that there's something there, even if they don't want to admit it, that they were wrong or they weren't right, or that what you're doing is, for a higher reason than, any kind of petty BS. Yeah, this is Raphael coming saying, it's gonna be okay, like, you're gonna get through it. Right now, there is a little bit of, you kinda needing to almost, like, give them a timeout. It's almost like you need to pull your energy away so that they can value you in the way that you deserve to be valued, and so if you feel isolated or alone right now, it's okay. Do things that bring you joy. Pick yourself up and brush yourself off and say, "You know what? That situation is what it is right now, but I'm not gonna let it, you know, take away from me and what I love or what I wanna be doing. I'm actually gonna go get that quest. I'm gonna go do that thing, right? I'm gonna meet up with those people, right? There's something better than just being in the poor me's. There's something better than, maybe they're right and I'm wrong. Not. Because what this is doing is it is leading you into this new road, this new situation. So for some of you where it's a very personal situation with another person, you've just got to give them space. But it does feel like there will be another chance to get it right if you can forgive each other, if you can be compassionate of whatever the situation had been in the past. So it is going to take work on both of your parts to enter this new beginning together. But I feel like today, again, there may be some communication or some aha moment, but there's energy around balance, justice, something coming in that really says, I am valued, or I knew I needed to do what I needed to do. Even though it didn't feel good at the time, even though maybe it's a little out of character for me, maybe I'm the one that always rushes in and they were waiting for me to rush in and I didn't rush in, right? Because I can't anymore. So it feels like this new beginning is coming on the back of a shift in the relationship that is positive in the aftermath, but going through it, it will feel uncomfortable. So today, it's kinda what I'm getting, so I hope that resonated, and if it didn't, that's okay, it just means that message wasn't for you. But we are here to do coffee and cards, so I'm gonna put that deck down for a minute, and I think before we move on to do individual, I just want to get, I just wanna get a oracle card to kind of finish off that message. I feel like um, we need kind of an advice card or a, dig a little deeper card kind of thing. So, I'm gonna use the Rebecca Campbell, Healing Waters Oracle. Hello, Matt. Hello, Delia. Hello, Cynthia. So, welcome. And then we will start pulling for individuals. The wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. Wow, that's perfect. That is perfect. Yeah, that's what I felt like today. Unexpected gifts. Like there's going to be something that comes in that is going to be unexpected. It's going to be like, I didn't see that coming. And for some of you, maybe it doesn't come in the form of a phone call. It might come in the form of just a download of clarity from spirit going, "Oh, that's why they reacted that way," or, "Oh, that's why they took it that way," right? Because sometimes in situations we're too close to, like, we can't see all sides of it. We can't completely understand why people are being the way they're being, or they're, um, reacting or making choices and decisions that you can't understand. And sometimes we need spirit to kinda come in to give us the clarity or the perception that we can't come to on our own. So, this is part of the general message. Take what resonates. It's said that in ancient times, women would sing and whisper into wells, believing that the water would carry their messages from one corner of the world to another. This may sound like something from a children's fable, but in fact, several scientific researchers have theorized that water can be imbued with energy from our thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Wishing wells are found all over the world, and they mirror to us the great reverence held by our ancestors for Earth's fresh waters. Greek mythology says that the tradition of wishing wells began through the practice of throwing coins into the sacred well of the warrior Amphiaraus, who was a renowned oracle. The wishing well is a wonderful card that carries with great blessing gifts and fulfilled wishes. When it appears in a spread, it's a sign that things are happening and that the realization of your dreams is likely to occur. Of course, any creation requires embodiment and action, so it's not a sign to stop moving forward towards your dreams in practical ways. Rather, it offers deep encouragement to keep going and to trust that all the groundwork you've already put in place is working. It can be a sign that helpful people are coming into your life to support you in creating your heart's deepest desires. So, the Healing Waters affirmation. I receive all of the gifts that life has to offer me with an open heart and an open mind. I'm surrounded by kind, helpful people. Things are working out for me. I'm living my heart's deepest, most daring prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So take that how that resonates. But that's kind of what I'm feeling today. Things are moving forward. Keep going. Know that whatever the inspiration or the communication is today, even if it's not completely satisfying, the fact that it's happening means that things are shifting in a positive way. I also want to kind of backtrack on the whole, at the beginning of that card, they talked about water being a conduit. And I actually just talked about this on one of my, TikTok videos the other day that, yeah, for some of us, if you know that, you take a shower or you do dishes or, you get by water and all of a sudden it's like bing, 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 your intuition is like off the charts or, messages are coming flying in, right? So, yeah. So for those of you who are water signs, you might be a little more susceptible to this, but for everyone, be noticing when you're with water, by water, in water, those intuitive nudges. It's true. All right. So I will be pulling one free card for as many people as I can do in the rest of this hour, which is about 45 minutes left. And yeah, thank you for the subscribers and thank you for all of the support. All right. Let's see what we got here. Hello, Miss Darlene. Hello, hello. Please like and share. Let's get this out to people. So anybody who's out there that maybe needs a little boost, we can be that for them today, right? Because you're part of the process. You're part of the energy. Hey, Karen. It's been a minute, honey. How are you and your family? I hope all is well. The world, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Yeah, you're definitely next level, like is what I'm feeling for you. You're coming into next level. So things are shifting, but they're shifting in a positive way. They're shifting into a way of you being able to really start acting on the nudges, synchronicities, intuitive downloads that Spirit is bringing you. Because the spiritual growth and insight, I feel like is leaps and bounds, and that's only going to continue as you move forward from here. Yeah. So really starting to get into practice of trusting and acting on what you're receiving is going to be really, really important going forward. All right. So I feel like this is confirmation from Archangel Michael, like anything that you've been feeling, sensing, knowing, and I feel like it might have something to do with like making a change in living situation or making a change in some kind of housing, I think, building. Um, yeah. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. All right. All right. So, next Wednesday in my online community, Living in Love, monthly membership, we will be doing our healing circle, which is a Zoom meeting. All the meetings in my monthly membership are on Zoom. And we're going to be doing a group integrated energy therapy energy healing modality meeting. So this is kind of the meeting of the month where you get to bring your intention for what it is you're wanting to transform in your own life, working with the 9 healing angels to release anything that just doesn't serve you anymore in, inner child wounding, issues with abandonment, issues with threat, issues with resentment, anything that's really woulda, coulda, shouldas, abuse, neglect, dysfunctional family, generational patterns. This is the meeting to bring that intention to, and let the healing angels come in to release, transform. But at the end of the day, what they're really doing is imprinting the support. So, that's why it's called integrated energy therapy. There's an integration period of, what they're giving you back or imprinting back into you. For those of you who have really struggled with self-love or struggled with empowerment or deservingness, those are the things that are imprinting back into you, whether you've had it ever in this lifetime or not. So, that's what we're gonna be doing next Wednesday night. So if that's something you're interested in, please check out, the description box. All the information is there about, or the link anyway, to take you to my, online community, my monthly membership. And more information about integrated energy therapy as a whole, if you're interested. If that's something you're like, "Wait a minute, I might need to look into that. I might need that. That could help me." And if you're thinking that, I'm gonna tell you, it will help you. It will help you. Don't take my word for it. There's many testimonials on the website. There's many testimonials, on my Facebook business page. All the links in the description box. Hi, Cliche. Hello, hello, honey. I hope you're doing well. And your card actually fell out, so I don't know why I'm still shuffling. You had 3 fall out, and I'm gonna go with it. Which is really interesting because, again, it is Raphael coming through. So if you're just joining me at the beginning of this video, I actually did like a general reading for everyone. And we had 2 Archangel Raphael cards come out for that. And so, yeah, you got Page of Raphael, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. And then you got the 3 of Raphael, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Let's start with those 2. No worries. No worries. So yeah, honey, you got a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Yeah, something's going on. Page of Raphael, 3 of Raphael coming in to say new people, new situations, new relationships. Because the 5 of Gabriel is coming in to say you need to withdraw from anybody else's drama. So I feel like, if you're really struggling with moving away from a situation with people, whether it's a group or, a relationship, a romantic partnership, I feel like Raphael is coming in and saying, "Look, you don't have to stay in something that's not great or settle for something that's not exactly what you don't want or keep anything that's really not good for you," right? Because you do have, reasons to celebrate. You do have let me get that out of there. Let me see. It's hard to do backwards, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard. There we go. Okay. So I really want to highlight these two cards because these two cards are saying, look, there's reasons to celebrate. There's new things coming in. Both of these cards show support, show spiritual support and physical support, but there's definitely reasons to celebrate. There are new people coming in, there's new situations coming in. It's like anybody that's not supporting you, loving you, being there for you in a way that's healthy, balanced. It's like, don't I feel like spirits like don't feel like you have to settle. Don't feel like you have to stay in something that, is a challenge. That it's yeah. So it feels like, and it's funny because in, one of the videos I did earlier today, and I think it was the one on Instagram, uh, you don't have to stay in the chaos. You don't have to stay in the chaos. Um, it's like Raphael is coming in and saying anything that's making you feel like you have to stay in the chaos or you resonate with the chaos, like, you can heal that. Like, call on me to help you heal that. Call on me to help you find the strength or the courage to make the changes that, you need to. Okay. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. And I'm thinking maybe possibly it did because you're like, oh, maybe there was a light bulb moment. Yeah. Call on Raphael. Call on Raphael. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's give these a good shuffle. I was actually just going to run them over the candle, but you know what? I never lit the candle. I never lit the candle. You're very welcome. There we go. There we go. Oh, you can't see it anyway. That's okay. All right. Now we got a candle lit. I feel better. I don't know. I just feel better about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Oh, she said, thank you so much. It did resonate. Okay, honey. All right. I'm glad. I'm glad I can be of assistance. Hello, Miss Tammy. I hope you're doing well. It's a nice surprise that you're here also. I know. I was like, March always tends to be a very a long month. When I was in my teaching middle school, high school days, March was always the month that we did the big project, whether it was the big research paper, the big book report, whatever it was, we did it in March because I was going to have the kids pretty consistently all month. I think there's only like one school holiday in March, right? And anything else would be like up to the, like, snow days. But for the most part, like, we were pretty much together for 4 consecutive weeks. And if you teach, that's like a marathon. That's like, whew, all right, let's put our big pants on because this is going to take a minute. And lots of energy and lots of patience and lots of but so I was, thinking about all of you and my meetings and my online membership are kind of spread out this month because, again, it's such a long month. So I was like, you know what? Let's connect today. We connected on Tuesday. I know we did, and we'll connect again next Tuesday. But I'm feeling like I need extra support. So I know, there's those of you out there who are feeling like you need extra support. So that was kind of the thought process behind today's pop-up. And then working with the angels, because the angels always have really good messages for us, even just knowing that they're with us, who's with us, right? Oh my gosh, Raphael in the house. And it's only we're 3 or 4 readings in. Oh my gosh. So you got the 8 of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest, and Queen of Raphael. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Whew. 8 of Raphael and Queen of Raphael. Yeah. Calling on Raphael, honey, to help you heal whatever it is. It just feels like whatever it is that's weighing on you feels very heavy on your heart. And this is, lots of green heart chakra color here, especially that robe of that queen. And I think there's starfish and yeah, intuition with the moon up here. This card is all about taking steps, going towards yeah, I mean, Tammy, as always, I feel like this is your husband coming through, and you can't get to him because he's on the other side and you're here, but, the bridge, it's not a big bridge. The veil, it's a very thin veil, and I feel like, by you allowing yourself to feel the connection, I feel like you are getting intuitive downloads. I feel like you are getting the psychic information, the feeling, the seeing, the hearing, the knowing, right? Feeling him around you, hearing what he would say in your head. Yeah, like he's with you each and every moment of every day. And it's you don't have to discount it. You don't have to act like it's too good to be true or you're crazy or any of those human thoughts that we have, because when they're in the non-physical, they can be with us 24/7. And I know sometimes it's unbelievable, like, how much they are with you, but that's what I'm getting here. It's like, don't feel like it's unbelievable. Know that he walks side by side with you each and every step of the way, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're thinking about, and especially when you're not feeling good, especially when you're feeling lonesome or you're feeling sad or you're feeling hurt or angry or whatever that's not positive, right? He just wants you to know he's with you each and every step of the way, and it's okay. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let your emotions out. Like, you don't have to be happy and beneficial and all the things all the time for other people or what you think other people think you should be. I feel like he just wants to give you permission. Like, it's okay to have your feelings. It's okay to take some time. It's okay to do the things you wanna do and not what others want you to do. So I don't know, he's coming through with this really big sense of, like, just give yourself permission. I'm here. Give yourself permission. All right? So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. I feel like that it might even be, about something that's going on, like, right now. Like, he wants you to give yourself permission for something that's happening in your life or has come up, like, recently. So, I hope that helps. Thank you for being here, honey. It was nice connecting with you. Oh, I love it. I feel like I have conversations in my head all the time. Yeah. And that's exactly what I was like, I think that's what he was coming through. Like, know that when you're having those conversations, I am answering you. Like, I am that other voice in your head. Like, you're you're not you're not alone. That's the big thing. He just wants you to know you are not alone. Whew. Lots of love. Thank you. Hello, Matthew. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Whew. Oh, okay, Matthew. Your card came a jumping. 3 of Gabriel, prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Yeah, I'm definitely getting this feeling like you need to work on being optimistic. For some reason, there's this feeling here of, maybe you're a little more glass half empty than glass half full, and I feel like Gabriel is coming in saying, you're doing the planning, uh, you're doing the work, but you're still doubting. You're doubting that you can achieve. You're doubting that it it's gonna be what you want. And to be honest with you, it might not look exactly the way you want, but spirit always brings it in better than we can ever imagine. So I feel like taking the next step is kind of, um, really what they want you to know. Like, the only way to get where you're going is you've got to keep taking the steps. And so sometimes having courage is not going despite the fear, but it's not going without the fear, it's going despite the fear, right? You keep going. Courage is keep going. Like, you're still afraid, you're still terrified, but you keep going. It's perseverance, right? It's going despite the obstacles, despite the challenges, despite the naysayers, despite the negativity. You keep taking the steps. You keep going forward. That's how you win. But not taking the steps, not gonna get you anywhere. So you're gonna fail just because you did nothing. At least if you're doing something and it doesn't go quite the way that you plan, you can pivot, right? You can monitor and adjust, but you keep going. And I feel like that's the message today. Keep going. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. Whew. That was big. Yeah. Whatever you're doing will be big. Whatever you're doing will ultimately, be good. Keep going. Yeah. It feels like, whew. I know the fears kinda got you right here, and Gabriel is all about communication. So, yeah, it feels like if you're really having a hard time communicating or saying what you need to say, um, even if it comes out wrong, say it anyway. Yeah. Communicate. Even if you're just communicating your fears to yourself, maybe, there are some things that are really, holding you back, and it's because you're just not being honest with yourself about, like, how afraid you are of certain things. And it's really interesting to me, but when you start getting really honest with yourself and you really start sitting down with yourself and looking at how you're really feeling, and sometimes with, all the ways in which we can distract ourselves, we don't always know exactly how we're feeling until we take a minute. So I would absolutely invite you to take a minute, whether it's, taking a walk by yourself or, journaling, writing out how you feel. I know for me that works. Maybe that's not your go-to, but or just talking with someone that you trust. Be discerning. Make sure they have no skin in the game. They've got no opinion that's gonna sway things. But somehow it feels like there's a communication piece here that needs to be overcome. Okay. So thank you for being here. Oh, you're welcome, darling. You're welcome. Something must have resonated there. That's really cool. Okay, Miss Delia. How are you? Whew. That was big energy. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That was big energy. If you're someone that really does feel like you get in your own way, like you've got a lot of self-sabotage going on, um, that is definitely one of the things that the 9 healing angels with integrated energy therapy can help you with. So, if you're someone that feels like you just keep going around the same circle, not getting anywhere, you feel like you're doing the same thing, expecting a different result, right? The definition of chaos. Or you're really feeling like you've got some very big blockages around moving forward. That is definitely something the healing angels can help you with. So check that out on my website. The Magician, Delia. I love this card for you. Archangel Raziel. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Yeah, I feel like this is like you've been wanting to start something and just holding yourself back because what if I fail? What if, what if, right? So I feel like the magician is coming in today to kind of give you this like validation. Like if you start, it's going to be good. It's going to work out. Um yeah, I mean, look at the rainbow ray that's coming in to assist you. So beautiful energy coming in to your field that is gonna make feel things feel like they magically appear, but it's not. It feels like they've been wanting to appear and they've just needed the right energy to come in on. So it's like you just have to believe to receive. Yeah, you've been doing the manifestation, and I feel like it's right here and it wants to come in. But there's that, and we all have it, right? We all have the, am I good enough? What if I fail? What are people gonna think? I get it. I totally get it. But it's time for you to be the magician in your own life. Because what you're trying to do, what you're wanting to accomplish, what your purpose is, it's needed. It's time. I feel like it may be a little, it's been time, and why you're feeling so fearful because the urgency that you're feeling from spirit, because they're really trying to like propel you forward. It's almost like you've been standing on the threshold of the doorway and they really want to just stand behind you and like, pop you through. They're like, "We got you. We got you. Please take the step. Make the leap." What I will say, Delia, is when you are taking steps, the step doesn't appear until you take it. That's kind of the faith part. Spirit doesn't bring you the way and say, "See, this is how you do it." Mm-mm. They say, "Do you have the faith in yourself, in us, in your purpose, in God to take that step?" And as soon as you lift up your foot to put it back down, the step appears. But that space between picking your foot up and putting it back down is where the faith comes in, because it's looking to the outside world that you have nothing to step on. There's no foundation. And God's like, "Yeah, it's there. I'm going to put it there as soon as you pick your foot up." So whether it's the money that you don't feel like you have or the support you don't feel like you have, whatever it is you feel like you don't have, Spirit's saying, "Do it. Go for it. It will appear. We will bring you what you need when you need it." We just need to know if you're committed, if you're ready, because you're needed and we need you. We need your help. We need your message. We need your energy. We need you. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Alrighty, guys. Big messages on a Friday. Whew. Ding, dang. Ding, dang. They're giving me this analogy of you've been making the cake. You've been putting in the ingredients, you've been double checking the ingredients, you've been mixing it really well. Like it's smooth as silk, it's beautiful, it smells good, it's in the cake tin, the oven has been warmed up, like it's ready to go in and bake. But you keep opening and closing the oven door like, is it gonna be okay? Is it gonna be okay? Am I gonna burn it? Is it gonna cook through? Like, it's like you're self-sabotaging by, like, having all of these scenarios. Even though your cake is perfect, the oven is ready, but you're terrified to put the cake in the oven and shut the door and let it cook. So however this is resonating for you, Spirit wants you to know, you just gotta marry whatever the parts are because you've done all the work. and they have to take it from here. And maybe that message is for more than one of you, but there it is. All right, Miss Cynthia. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, it literally fell out. 8 of Gabriel. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So the 8 of Gabriel. And I really was called to the bottom of the deck, which is the 5 of Michael. The situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Whew, okay. Something, both of these cards are saying something's happening pretty quick. Something's happening pretty quick. And it feels like it's almost like in this sudden movement, sudden shift in whatever part of your life this is showing up, it's going to be really important for you to be very clear in communicating what you need, how you need it, what you want. And I feel like don't be making any justifications or excuses about what you're asking for, what you're needing or wanting, because it's time. It's time for you to receive. Yeah, call on Archangel Michael's and Gabriel to help you with the strength, communicating. I'm almost getting kind of this communicating your worth. Like, this isn't going to be comfortable for you. This isn't going to be comfortable for the people around you or expected by the people around you to communicate your worth. But this is where you are at like this point of your experience. Like, it's time to communicate your worth. It's time to expect people to honor what you want or need, both want and need. But you might have to like stand your ground. And I'm also feeling like this isn't about like demanding anything. Speaking from love, asking from love, like that place of compassion. But it's almost like you've got the place of compassion for yourself. Like, it's okay to have compassion for yourself. Love yourself. And if you stand in your power from a place of love, even if they don't like it, they can receive it. But I feel like you're going to have to like be consistent. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Sending love. Hey, Karen. Oh my goodness. It has been a minute. I hope you are well. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring to you. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Cynthia. And I'm glad you're figuring things out in a positive way, honey. I'm truly been worried about you. All right, Miss Karen Kingsley. Six of Ariel. I love this card. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. I love this card each and every time I get it because I know it's really, 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 really speaking to you. Importantly, Six of Ariel. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Stay in gratitude right now for whatever is going right. Know that whatever the needs are, they will be fulfilled. And again, it's going to come through acts of kindness. So very unexpected, maybe even from a whole different direction that you didn't even know existed. And so sometimes we have to let go. We have to surrender. We have to surrender to God. I have this need. I'm putting it out there. And then Jesus, take the wheel. I got nothing I can do. There's nothing else I can do. I've done everything. So now I'm praying. I'm giving this to God and I'm praying. And I'm not trying to worry. I'm not trying to figure out. I'm not trying to strive or drive. I'm not trying to push. I'm not trying to force. I'm not trying to whatever, right? I'm literally taking my hands off the wheel. And I'm going to go turn my attention to something that I can affect, right? So I'm going to keep my hands busy, or I'm going to get rest, or I'm going to get out and do something I enjoy. And to the outside world, people are going to think I'm crazy because they're going to know I have this huge problem and I'm out here having fun. But I've surrendered. I've given it to God. That's all I can do. I have faith. So just know your prayers have been heard. Answers are coming. But the how and the when, you got to let it go. God is going to show up in divine timing with the right help. It's always better than what we imagine or ask for. Even if at that time we don't know how, it's better. Because sometimes we can't see all the dominoes. We can only see the domino that's right in front of us. And sometimes we can't even see the domino that's in front of us. And that's where the faith comes in. But it will appear. It will appear. Okay? Sending you so much love and so many blessings, honey. Thank you for being here. Big messages this afternoon. And that's where I really feel like I was called to be with all of you today. Because I actually got the whole thing set up and I got tired. Like, I was like, well, maybe I should lay down. And I was like, no, between 3 and 3:30, I need to be on doing a live coffee and cards because that's where I feel like I'm being called. I thought I'd do a video. Nope. I thought I would rest. Nope. I need to write this article. Nope. You need to be doing this now. So whoever is benefiting from these messages, whether you're here live or on the replay, I'm so glad. Okay. Will I end up having my future wedding in January 26 or 27? Oh. Let's see what we can gauge from this. I love it. Okay. You got seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions, 4 of Raphael. So it definitely feels like someone is not supporting you, not being there for you in the way that you would want, right? But Archangel Jeremiah is coming in saying that let go of the past, right? It's time for a new beginning. Let go of the past. Let go of anybody who sabotaged you or didn't support you or moved away from you or really made you feel like what you wanted wasn't good enough, right? Because you are the queen of Michael. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for career rather than relationships. So I really feel like right now, especially if this is like a financial situation, I really feel like you do know what to do. So you know in your heart of hearts which year, right, would be better for your situation. So right now, it's important for you to allow the wonderful new idea to come in, not to allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. So any communication problems with others about this situation, like, it's time to have those difficult conversations. And I feel like you know what is gonna be best for you and your spouse in the situation, and that any bumps in the road that you can clear up, whatever the situation is, I feel like it might be a little financial, right? It's like you will overcome it. You will overcome it. You will get this to be what you want it to be. And I feel like you already know what year you want this to happen in, and you absolutely can have it. But you can't let anybody sabotage you. You can't let anybody, and you can't self-sabotage yourself, like having doubts because of what other people are saying. You got an ace of Michael and a new beginnings. So, it's go time. It's go time. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Whenever I do a reading for anyone, whether they come with a specific question or not, I know that only thing I'm doing, guys, is validating what you already know. Spirit confirming what they've been bringing to you, whether it's dreams or intuitive downloads or gut instinct or signs and synchronicities, right? I'm just the facilitator of what you already know. Very rarely, very rarely do I bring something to you that's completely out of the blue? And if I do, that's coming from a crossed over loved one, right? That's coming from someone on the other side of the veil who loves you and knows you, and they're highlighting something for you that you've been like ignoring or were unaware of on some level. I'm just a facilitator, guys. Each and every one of you have that spark of divinity within you, and you can tap into that whenever you want. And trusting and acting on it, that's the hard part. I get it. Trust me, I get it. All right. Miss Stephanie. So if you want to work with me, check out my website, melissaalwatkins.com. Whether it's a reading, whether it's energy healing, whether it's classes. Oh, we might be able to help him out. Might be able to see what I got. See what Spirit wants to know or wants to bring to him. Oh my gosh, Steph, your cards are just flying all over the place. All right, so Miss Stephanie, let's see what I got for you. Two. I love it. Leap of faith. The Fool in a regular traditional tarot. Archangel Metatron. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. Yeah, Spirit wants you to start stepping into your power. Do what gives you joy. Take the leap of faith. Listen to your heart, because the Seven of Ariel is coming in. You've invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Yeah, you've been putting the time and effort in stuff, but you've not been trusting yourself. You've not been allowing yourself to believe in yourself, or allowing yourself to go towards what brings you joy. So I feel like it's time to make the plans. I feel like it's time to take the steps towards what it is you truly want, from the depths of your soul. And even if it's on the side, or, a hobby, or, are, in addition to, the other roles you play, which is, mom, provider, right? But there's that part of you that spirit wants you to take the leap of faith. There's that part of you that they really want you to lean into, because that part of you that has been like just wants to come out. And I feel like it's been beating on the door of your heart. And you've been going, no, 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 no. I'm not whatever, right? I'm not ready. I'm scared. I don't deserve. And Spirit's like, yes, you do. Make the plans. Go towards. That is your purpose. All right. So it's time. All right, Mr. Isaac. Oh. Believe in yourself, sir. Believe in yourself. Things are coming into balance. Things are getting better. And there are reasons to doubt. There are reasons to be afraid, but Spirit doesn't want you to. Spirit wants you to believe in yourself. That's how you make your dreams come true, by standing in the I deserve, but also I'm good enough. And practice makes perfect. So keep going, keep practicing, keep working towards what it is you want. Don't give up. All right. I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. You're welcome. Thank you, everyone, for being with me on this very I say surprising, but anyway, thank you for being here. Yeah, any information you'd like about me, please go to my website, melissaalwatkins.com. You can book me a 30-minute session, 60-minute sessions, mediumship or intuitive guidance. And then we also have integrated energy therapy that I can do distance sessions with. And distance sessions, guys, are just as profound as in person. And I want to disclaimer, they're profound. It's going to change your life in a positive way, but it might take you some growing pains on the way. So if you're ready to step through the shadow, to heal the inner child, to embrace who you authentically came here to be, please check out my website. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for being here.